now, 0, because I just hit go live.
Oh, okay. How many do you normally have?
We've gone up to about, running about 15, 16-ish.
Oh, yeah. That's not bad.
No, not too bad. Let me just double check that we're up. Right.
Do you know the whole field's off? There's no base on it.
How many more refs?
Oh, you're with me.
Okay, up.
Well, if you do hammer as a
Yeah, good. It's the first sort of
Are you refing?
No, I'm on retake.
everything's settled now, so it just feels like we've just got a few on the
We've been coming back over here. Well, then I just need someone to confirm that lights are on upstairs.
Yeah, so can you
Are you a ref?
Oh, I better get them.
Yeah, so I think we didn't have some lights, but I don't know which ones we.
I think we had the lights on upstairs.
I don't know if you can isolate. There's white lights in the maze. I don't know if you can isolate.
You're on, you're in, you're on, you're in.
What do you want to fight?
Probably just scout.
Scout? Oh, okay, I'll get one.
Cool. We are live. Excellent.
Just need a second.
Is there a way to turn down the...
Are you coming in?
Probably. Yeah.
Might not be able to
Right,
hear
6 on
what's
team.
going on.
Green is not ready. Red is not ready.
Yeah.
I'll just stand between you and the camera.
The upstairs lights are off. That's what I've been told.
How's that?
That turns them off the whole way. So I don't know how to isolate.
It's better to have them on.
We might just have to leave the arena on.
Yeah, I think that my personal view, it's better for more light and competitive play.
Yep.
So,
Okay. Last one again.
No.
we're starting a little early.
Yes.
That's nice.
Now we're well ahead of schedule. It's
Yeah,
good.
lovely. All right. Are you running Scout?
Yes.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because Ben looks like he's playing command.
Okay, so heavy, commander, scout, medicamo, red's good. Welcome back, welcome back. Game number, what are we? What's the game number 10 of the day? Where's my pencil that I had here? Game number 10. How are we doing? How's it going, chat? Alright, let's have a look. What have we got? A couple of scouts have gone out and got their targets early. Medic lives pretty equal, and commander specials dead equal. So pretty much the only difference in score right now is that extra target on the green team. And it just got equalised. Absolutely equal score, as I say that. Lives and shots also incredibly equal. Who will win indeed? Very close. Very close here, I would say. Place your bets, channel special points. Thanks, admin, whoever did that. I'm just betting on the game myself. Very early game in this initial start here. Nothing between the two teams at the moment. I'm going to take this opportunity to dive to the restroom. All the actual players, all the players dived into the restroom before the game. I'm going to go now.
Sam shot me out with like a boost. I literally was dropping it, and Steve comes around and goes, boom! Oh, sorry. I'm like, bro, really? 460 or yeah, makes sense.
All right.
We could win this.
You reckon? It's close, but unlike I know it all only needs. Nah, I know it all only needs a few more specials for a nuke that will really put you on. Yeah, it looks like red team's just going to pull away a tiny bit at the end here. 4 minutes to play. Chance of elimination here. Red needs to kill out the 2 low life players and then concentrate on a 5-man hunt of Orange.
I filled them up before I got killed though.
Yeah, Orange with 25 shots in 4 minutes. Probably not enough. The nuke that Know-It-All will get will also cull that life total further.
I mean, he's got to do.
We rushed and all they did was put pressure on us. That's all that happened. We rushed and they put pressure on us. Kicked me out and they just kept coming back. I couldn't get away to attack. So the resupply was cool.
Orange does have that nuke and he's going to drop it straight away. Fortunately he pulls the long nuke, but he does still get it off. Doesn't actually eliminate a additional player on the red team. Does take them low, but it's now a 5-on-1 hunt. Orange does have enough firepower to survive for a little while. Ooh, but taking a missile into a nuke is going to severely curtail his life total. Yeah, Know-It-All should drop this nuke pretty much straight away. And there we go. 12 lives, 2.5 minutes. Probably going to be an elim here. Red just needs to set up in good places around the maze. Make sure that they don't chase Orange while hunting him down. Doing okay at the moment. Scoring some points and staying alive. Just put down now, but survived for a good 30 seconds there. There's a chance he could survive. I'd be careful about expending all of his shots though. Once the enemy team knows he's out of shots, they can call in the 3 hits to missile him, which will speed up his elimination.
There was pressure on from 2 sides. It was almost
Orange could get a nuke, that's true. He does have sufficient shots to make up the specials. It would actually be massive. That's very true. The enemy team is actually fairly low. Orange actually with the highest life total remaining in the game. Still hard to see an actual elimination against red here. Not impossible. He does kill out one of the scouts. Does have the specials for a nuke. No, he can't. He can't get the elim now, I don't think. 1 shot and 2 missiles. There's simply not enough damage. He's pulling it. He will kill out the opposing commander with this. But that leaves him with only 3 damage dealing abilities. Yeah, 1 missile. Oh, he's penalised as well. He is actually going to get a survival here though. Well played, Morange. Well played, Morange. Got really close. Survived and actually was not too far away from an elimination of the other team there. Legalised chasing Glader.
What did he get that penalty for?
It had to have been a chase. Surely it was a chase.
What was that penalty for?
Really close game.
No, but I didn't see where you went down. I came around the corner.
But it isn't what you said. You said you didn't realise I hit you. Not that you didn't see that.
No, okay, sorry, I worded it wrong, mate.
Yeah,
I
that's
didn't see
why-
where you went down. I heard you running up long round, maybe more.
Yeah,
When I came around the corner, you were quite close to that wall. So,
I don't know if you
what I
were
saw,
so I
I
played the ball and I knew I had 1 life and the boost, so I just got off that. I need
After a terrible start, when you're right.
It was a hard team to play. You know what? You didn't have a little more.
Game 11!
I was there.
oh yeah!
I was on the outside of the wall.
Game 11! Red attack is no clip. Red resupply is ninja tempo. Green attack, 2 goats, 1 rustic ringer. Green resupply is oh not again. Yeah, that's what I heard too. Yeah, DK. He was aware the player had moved in that direction, but he had no visual on the player being down while they made that track. Is what he was stating out here.
Green attack. Green now.
Yeah, well, when you were gone, they went back and out suddenly like me. I didn't know it was so long.
I'm happy to do
Yeah, we are.
I was doing fine until I came over to the other bit.
Oh, that was so close.
Yes, very close.
No,
No, yeah,
I wouldn't have done it.
you don't have enough to actually eliminate.
I
You
didn't
got
realise we were that
really.
close though. I thought I was. It's like,
I mean, I was pretty much full. Yes, yeah, but they were all quite low.
Oh, okay. I didn't realise I counted them.
Yeah.
Oh, that so like I was on 1 hit point. I'm like, I was actually dropping it as you shot it, but I didn't get it in past.
And you pulled the long nuke.
Oh, and I pulled the 7, and I'm sitting there like, oh, come on!
I was trying to get that rat.
Are you ready?
Oh, right. Game 11.
I've already read it out. Everyone's done.
Oh, I'm a ref. Sweet. In that case,
Yeah.
Storm
Yeah,
Rage.
gotcha.
Oh, that suits my name.
Ref, yep.
Oh. But you know what?
Are you riffing? Oh. DK, you riffing?
Yes.
Cool. What are you in?
And I'm currently at Spike.
Sprite. Cool. Cute. Cool. Very worthy effort from Orange, absolutely. In the armory just now, he was saying he didn't realise it was as close as it was. And it sounds like it was quite unlucky that the green medic got elimed when they did. Quite likely that, on paper, I thought green was the stronger team, but they just missed out. Alright, another channel prediction, people. What do we have? Let's spend some channel points, eh? I'm spending my channel points. Right. Say orange. Why? I wouldn't know why you're making me do that. Anyway, quick look at the game state. Red has jumped out to a very early lead, but that is predominantly in the bases. Alright, okay. Orange. Okay. Fine. Checking in on the medic lives. 2 off green. Red medic untouched. Thanks too. Well, it's the early stages still in this game. We're 2 minutes in. Doom getting in a missile on Ninja Jack, the opposition scout. Only one person contributed to the win predictor for channel points. Appreciate the backup too. We're all working together here. Full community action. Now Rusty gets a missile on Sneak. Sneak being the opposition ammo there. So that's Rusty in the middle of the resupply. Rusty resetting off his own scout to complete the tag on an opposition scout there. Fortunately, Dr. Doom, the Red Commander, shot by 2 members of his own team simultaneously there. That's not good for making sure that you're ready to repel the enemy attack. Green quite behind on the scoreboard at the moment. Quite behind. 2 lives extra off the medic as well. Most of that gap still is in the targets that green are missing. Communication there to call in Rusty being on 1 hit point, tagged by the scout to take him down. This game is definitely going to be primarily around trying to keep Rusty as quiet as possible, never an easy task. Rusty almost to 2 nukes. Popping a missile there into the opposition commander. So 2 nukes to 1 at the moment in terms of held specials. Not enough just yet to overturn that point lead, but there's still a lot of points sitting on the table for green in terms of untagged targets. Not a great use of ammo there from Jeff. 3 shots into a target with out the tag, having to do another 3 there. Quite a clever move there from Rusty. He took 2 shots and then immediately got a resupply from his ammo, knowing that he had taken off some of the opposing attackers, putting them down, taking a quick resupply, so he was close to matching them on uptime. A good run here by Red, putting in some good pressure, including a missile there. Double missile! Jeff Peck's really wearing a few for the team there. Still got plenty of lives at the moment though. Green team really have expended most of their missiles though, only 2 left on Rusty. Lives and shot totals aren't too concerning at the moment outside of Ninja Jack being on 8. The opposition commander only has 1 full nuke at the moment, so he's safe for now. Green undertaking some resupply at the moment. A good little run from Green team here at the moment. Rusty building towards nuke number 3. It looks like he's actually going for a stack this game. Has 3 nukes within his grasp with those 2 untagged targets. Strong run from Red here, including a target. Very strong run from Red. Whole Green team are down at the moment. Here goes a nuke from Doom with a second, yep, it's going to be a 2 chain. Not a bad thing to do at the moment. Does put the medic on the other team down to 6. They do need to follow this up with some pressure though. That's 5 members of the Green team now under 10 lives. If they can really press the attack here, being that all of the Red team are well supplied outside of the 3 hits with their shots, so there's a chance they can just give not enough time for Green resupply to recover from this low life situation. Rusty of course realises the situation and replies with a nuke chain. If he gets a target in the middle of this, he can make it a 3 chain. And there he goes, he does take out the neutral. Presumably he's going to pull that nuke. Oh, he's going for a missile first. Onto the medic no less. And of course if he drops that nuke now, that will be the Red medic eliminated. And Jimmy Hook was penalised for something there. After being missiled by Rusty, Jimmy Hook got penalised. And it's all going a bit wrong now for the Red team, with medic being on 1 life. Can they manage to recover? Green team has taken most of their targets now, still missing only 2. And one of those is on an eliminated member. So no opportunity to take that 1,000 points there.
Absolute fucking bullshit.
Oh, and here goes that Rusty nuke. That will take out the Red medic. A couple of double taps were managed in that gap before that 3rd nuke actually landed. And of course the Green medic still being alive does mean that they have more lives available. What do you get penalised for?
Apparently running into a ref is penalty worthy. Yep. I'm thinking there's a few teams that are taking pretty nasty penalties from now on, if we're going to be playing this kind of game.
Well,
I'm sorry, but I have been shielded 4 times today by refs. Right? If refs are going to block my line of sight, then refs can receive penalties.
think it's also hard upstairs. As a ref, we did reckon upstairs. Like I was in the corner and I had Morangi coming back, and I'm trying to move, and there's someone there.
Yeah.
So like I tried my best to get out of the way. So
Yeah.
and then Andrew had a go at me for not seeing something in front of. So it's really hard. So you're trying to get the best possible view without being in someone's way.
Yes.
No, it's more the point. It's like when someone knows that they're fucking tracking you,
Yeah.
and then tell you, "Oh, I've been down, bro." Fuck off.
Yeah.
I don't care about language. I'm sorry. I apologize to Twitch.
There's no penalties for language.
Fuck off.
There's no penalties for language.
Like seriously.
But seriously-
you know the rules, ref
Yeah.
there or not. If you fucking trace me,
Yeah. Yeah. It's
I'm
crap.
gonna fucking rev up.
Who was it?
I'm not gonna say.
Okay.
It's just fucking annoying when people
Sure.
know the fucking rules.
Yeah, I know.
Abide by them.
Yeah, and it's just like just
This
because
is meant
we're
to be a
ref.
fucking friendly tournament.
Yep.
Am I wrong?
Nope.
No, but sorry. Love you, brother.
Oh, I thought you guys were going for a hug. I was like, hugs for drugs.
Call Me Too says, tell me how you feel, love.
Tell me how.
I'm pissed
I'm
off.
fucked off.
I was trying to, previous game, I was trying to stand in green brace, listen to the audio. I got fucking two refs having a good old chat behind me. Like, I can't hear the game audio because two refs are just deciding to have a good old
That
yarn
was
in
a
the middle.
complaint at the lunch thing, is that you can't hear newts from the suits. So
Yeah.
maybe can we turn down that?
So I'm
in-game
gonna
audio?
start cracking down on refs. Refs can get penalised. Because we need to tighten up the refereeing quality here.
Well, okay, I'm not perfect as well. I might have missed.
No, refs
Something,
need to
but-
be spaced and static.
That's fine.
Well, some movement where appropriate, but if you're impeding a player,
If you're
doing
impeding
it
play,
wrong.
then you're not refing the game
Yeah,
properly.
if you're impeding a player, you're doing it wrong. That is
Or
what
if
Jimmy
you-
is saying here, Godservant. She was moving through the maze and got impeded by a ref, and then the ref penalised her for contact.
But if you clearly see someone that is almost deliberately shielding and you don't do anything about it, I've said my piece.
Yeah.
DK, the resupply DK, agrees that you can penalise a ref.
Yeah.
As to the state of the game itself, it's probably going to get a red team elimination here.
I hope so.
Sneak past.
I'm not biased, but I just hope so.
No commander on. The commander eliminated.
I was on 2 ice rages and let me re-explode a tank. So.
But I think
Rusty just reset off his own heavy to tag
Yeah,
Noah.
he does that.
That's a rusty thing.
It's a Rusty thing.
I think what Zoe was saying before is that refs need to probably pay a bit more attention. Everybody
Yep.
included. Everybody included.
Yep.
DK is typing the actual rules into chat.
Referees.
But it's up here. The only circumstance covered is essentially them having mobile phones.
Yeah, well, this is not Nats.
I know.
Which
If a
feels like
referee
I
is
need to get
upset
tattooed on
using
my
non-standard,
forehead.
yeah.
So I'm extending the rules because.
Godservant asked who blocked you, so
2 games ago, I can't remember. But I had refs standing right in my line of sight. And I've had a couple, like I've had 3 or 4 incidents today where refs would just walk in front of me.
yeah, a ref can move to see things. DK, no one's saying that. What we're saying is,
If you are impeding the flow of gameplay, if they block a player, that's unfortunate. Yeah, if they do it repeatedly, I'm going to start penalising them because we need to discourage that kind of behaviour.
If you see there's an active competition to get a player, then
DK,
the
I
ref has-
understand that, but again, this is not Nats.
he's talking to DKs who's typing.
Okay,
Not to you.
Sorry, Dave, what were we saying? Okay.
I was just saying, nets or not, in
Yeah.
a competition, if a ref sees another player trying to attack another player, they don't have the right to walk in front of that player. Until that play is clear, in short, in cuts. Yeah.
Look, there's nowhere else in the rig with C-bin, so if you say that, people should be able to extrapolate that you mean CB.
Alright, what was that? Game 11?
Ah!
There's
Came
no
through.
teams in New Zealand, so.
We are now up to game 12.
Yeah.
Wait, should I be excited? What's happening today?
Hey, we resupply.
Oh, I'm playing with Rusty! Oh, read attack, sorry.
Good shots, mate.
Now, what am I
Do you want
wearing?
to say something about the refs thing
Yeah.
now? Or?
Oh well.
Yeah.
I want to summon everyone.
Hold on, listen up before we team up for the next game.
Sorry, what was
Oh, can we get those two in from outside, please?
Is this an announcement?
Announcement.
Yeah.
Is it about?
Yes, we are.
That's what you said again. Am I pregnant? I don't think so.
All right.
Do I need to take a test?
We just need to tighten a few of the rules up on refereeing side of things. There's three main things that I don't want to see anymore. The first is two referees standing side by side having a conversation. Because if you're interfering with the players in the game's ability to hear the game, you're an obstruction to the game. I know referees sit in their own class, but I'm going to repeat the same thing I've said for months now. This is not Nats. Referees need to be independent from each other, at least 2 meters apart in the maze. Second thing, do not block players' line of sight. Yes, you can move, but you need to stay in a static position unless you've got a very, very good reason for it. If you block a player's line of sight, you are being penalized for shielding as a ref. I'm holding that one down. And the third one is, if you miss a penalty and both players agree, we're going to start discussing 0-point penalties for refs who blatantly miss penalties. Right? Because I've already had a couple of instances of all three of those things happen today. So refs, don't interfere with the game. Your job is to police it, not to stand there and have a chat about the players and interrupt the game. Thank you. Right.
Can I,
blatantly.
on that, sorry, can I just ask, last game, was I in the way for anyone when I was in green base?
Just start against the wall.
Yeah, if you're in a corner, you're fine.
But that side is huge, you can't see like.
Some of the corners are not great. You've got to move.
Yeah,
What he's
but
saying is you can move, but don't move where you're interfering with the player.
yeah.
If I miss a call,
Like the-
and is it too late after that I've decided that it was true, do I still penalise them or do I just leave it there?
How long is...
Just come after the game and tell me what happened. We can discuss it with the players and apply it.
Yeah, but if you can't do it in the first, 20 seconds...
Again, then don't.
Yeah, don't chase them to
Don't
the
apply
player.
it later in the game, but just keep it in your mind and come and talk about it after. What does blatant mean? The line of sight between Green Disco's entrance and the bottom of Long Ramp is a well-known tactical area. Referees should not be standing on that line of sight. If you are shielding the line between those two places, you're in the wrong place.
I'm actually looking for a description of blatantly missing penalties.
If both players stop the game and go, that was a penalty, and the ref stands there and does nothing, that's blatant.
So that's going to be like, is that after 20 seconds? And then if you're like.
Yeah, but if both players are in agreement that it was a penalisable
This was my issue. So
infraction,
Scott was chasing Andrew around and missiling him, but they were in front of me and I couldn't see, and then someone else was looking that way, even though I can't see what's happening in front of them. So,
but if they stop and he goes, that was a penalty, and Scott goes, I'm sorry, my bad, it was, then you penalise Scott.
Okay.
Yeah, no, in that case, Glad thought it was a penalty and I thought I was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't
Which
penalise.
is the norm. What's this game?
But
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen.
No, like...
The only thing I'm worried about is if something happens here and the referee's looking over there and both players go, well, yes, we agree that was a penalisable offence. And the ref goes, well, I didn't see it.
If the ref
Well,
isn't,
literally wasn't looking at
if the
it.
ref isn't looking at it,
Yeah. Well, you see, that's why I want a blatantly missing penalty. Because
Yeah.
I go, well, you were standing right there, you should have seen it. Well, I could have been looking at something else. That's what I keep saying. Like, all the ref has to say is, I was looking elsewhere.
The problem is 6 refs is not enough to cover the whole field, but we don't have people who are coming here to ref and do nothing, so...
What if both players agree and the
Right,
ref
that's fine,
immediately
go, go, go.
disagrees? Like he looks and goes, no, that absolutely wasn't a penalty, but both players going, well, yeah, it was.
Well, actually, that's a good point. If the ref believes neither of them are done wrong and they both think for some reason...
I don't disagree, but I doubt you'll find a Laserforce player here who would not contest a penalty that they didn't think was a penalty. Like,
Anyway.
if you don't think the penalty was on you, you're going to contest that all the way to the back.
Moving on, we have My Little Bronies, Red Attack, 2 Goats, 1 Ringer, Red Resupply. Green Attack is Poison Us and Green Resupply is No Clip.
No, well, that's a good point. Like, the rules say if the ref is a part of the environment, that's if they're standing up against the wall. If they're standing in the middle of Europe, they're not like the environment.
No, you're.
If you're up against the wall and somebody says move, you don't have to. That's correct. Yeah.
Yes.
I fucked up
Referees have a
again.
right to their place in the arena, but they also can't interfere with the flow of the game.
I'll get you in a sec.
The ref in the top green ramp should be close to the green ramp because I
Your ref?
Jeff the ref.
Oh, we played the new
Okay,
game.
ref. Who's the ref?
Yeah.
Your ref?
Are you sure?
I think I fucked up again.
Why?
What did you say?
Yeah, you're playing. I had you on as playing. I heard you. You ringer.
I mean, up here, it's just like fucking that much in a layer of fat. It's muscle strength. You get the lower you get, the more there is.
God
I
damn
do
it.
stand on my feet all day.
Oh yeah, so I'm gonna be a medic again, I
That
guess.
helps a little bit.
Why is my name Jeff Betts?
That's really weird. Bushmeat.
And Shadowfire, please.
Someone's fixed my shoulder. I'm disappointed.
Fix my
No,
shoulder.
it's not. It's still
Fix my
fine.
shoulder.
Yeah, but it's not like a disco light like it
Oh,
was.
it's just go and get the moment.
Hey!
Right.
See, I spoke in it.
Okay, 6-6. Scout. Alright, welcome back to the next game. What game are we actually up to? Game 12, if I read that correctly. Right, I might just pause on talking about what's in chat right now and move on back to the game. Having a look at the game state, we have Green have jumped out to a very quick lead, but that is all in targets. The Green medic has not had a good start to the game. We are only 1 minute in and already 6 lives off the Green medic. Very rough there. Very, very rough. That could almost be the game right away. Green team will have to be very protective of their resupply to be able to survive that out. So while ahead on the scoreboard, I would definitely put red team ahead at this time. Rusty gets another hit on that green medic, just not a good situation there. Really need to protect that. And another hit on the medic. Not good. Traj has that first nuke, as does Morange. Interesting to see who decides to drop first. Ninja Jack running a little low on lives, but the main target to watch right here is absolutely the 9 lives on the Green Medic. So Tragedy goes ahead and pulls that single nuke. And Morange now responds and puts the enemy medic onto 6 along with one of the scouts. DK gets tagged again, getting close to danger now. Oh, especially with the friendly fire there from Light. That's unfortunate. Green's still ahead on the scoreboard here, but I really like the position of the red team. Red team could entirely make up the difference and score solely via in-game targets, and there we go with 2 of them being taken now. Green team almost all down now, including the heavy. And that green medic down to only 3 lives. With Morange being only 4 points off another nuke. I would say with 10 minutes on the game clock remaining, this will be a green team elimination. Hard to see them withstanding 10 minutes. And there it is, without even getting to the nuke.
Wow.
The green team medic is eliminated, and he does not look happy about that.
Stop.
Fucking insane.
And that allows red team to take the lead for the first time in the game.
So stupid, having the strongest players playing threes all the time. It's not balanced in any way. It doesn't make sense.
Green team have a good run just now. Just equalising the score and retaking the lead briefly there. Still over 8.5 minutes on the clock though, so this will go to an elimination. And Morange drops a nuke just to hasten that along. Doesn't actually eliminate anybody, but it does put the green ammo within elimination range. Tragedy pulls out a nuke there. Keeping green in it for now. And a good run there, a little bit by green. (7.5 minutes I still think this is going to a green team elimination. Jeff Pex just needs to get the team resupplied up before she's eliminated out, which will probably occur in a little while. DK got into the resupply there, but was taken down by the medic. Tragedy very low on lives now and running low on shots. Rusty taken out by friendly fire there, or at least a hit taken off him. Tragedy with one life only now. Has enough ammunition to get to another nuke, but with only one life, that's quite unlikely. Morridge almost about on his nuke, and Tragedy out by being missiled from Rusty. That does seal the fate of the green team. Close in score at the moment, but those players won't last overly long. Here comes another elimination with that nuke.
Runs right in front of me, I've got to fucking stop. I get missiled because of it. Fuck's sake.
Good.
My own team caused me to get missiled.
Oh wow.
She wasn't running away from anyone, she just ran and stopped. Could not get any headway anywhere in that game. No, couldn't get settled either.
We could probably talk more after the game started, like those fights were going and stuff.
Yeah.
Coming up in 5 minutes to go. It's just a matter of time now.
Coming back to resupply and getting smashed, I was just had nothing.
I was lucky, I got a good resupply as soon as I went back.
Yeah, and then I kept shooting you when I went upstairs because I'm expecting the red team to be up there.
Yeah, I think I got you once or twice.
Entertain people for 5 minutes.
So leave the door open or you guys don't mind?
How's it going? Bit rough?
Bit rough, couldn't get settled.
No, couldn't get settled, couldn't get resupplied.
Couldn't get out, yeah. No rhythm, yeah.
Diablo was down 6 lives in the first minute and a half, off shots only.
Yeah.
It's hard to win a game when your medic is going into minute 2 of the game on 14.
How mate am I? I'm falling apart.
This hard. Trying to push through, and if we don't do it, just go pull back. Just keep pushing and losing.
I think my left toe might be black though. After Ben stood on.
You don't seem to be doing either, like, well, all of us. You just seem to be
Or blue.
a mess.
So we're trying to get, when I'm getting back to resupply, like in that game, I was back at resupply with 10 lives. By the time I was actually able to get resupplied, I was on 4.
Is the heavy still there?
Yeah, Heavy was still there.
It was just chaotic.
Heavy has to go out then. Like, we need to draw a fight.
No, well, the point is that, sure, he was still there. I don't know what he had for resupply, but we were getting kicked. Like, I couldn't get resupplied until I got down to 4 lives.
Yeah.
Because we were just constantly getting kicked and I just couldn't.
Yeah. It was just one of them games.
It's happened to us a few times in a row.
Mhm.
So it's not just like a once off.
And with 1 life remaining on the heavy, we're about to be finishing this game out.
Shit happens. Are we playing?
And there we go.
What's the next game?
Sorry?
What's the next game?
Yeah, we can't do anything.
What I mean was, it couldn't be like taking positions because That's the way you race all the time.
Yeah.
And if you don't do that, then you're getting fucked like you figure it out.
Well, why aren't we rotating? I thought that was decided before.
Yeah, that was decided.
It was rotating. It was rotating early, but the rotation was actually within a certain time span, which is undefined. You had to play.
Is everyone having fun?
I don't know.
Except for when I'm not.
I love it. That's like the best non-answer ever.
Yeah, I think it was you. You took my rapid fire.
That game was quite
Good game.
Hi. Yes. Good work, team. Good.
Yeah, you took that last shot, that last hit. I had rapid fire like.
Oh.
That's why it was a good game, Rusty.
Rusty plays a non-3-hit challenge. Yeah, 2022.
Yeah.
I think Rusty's 3 hits are now 1 hits. We code that.
Can I help you?
I was talking to chat.
Oh, okay.
Right, what?
What's we're 13 now.
Yep, we're 13.
Oh, I'm a riff game. Sweet.
Right. You want to grab your ZPPs or not that game, I guess?
Yep. So what's the next one? Start.
Right.
What would you two prefer? You fill my water bill up, or I just come around and do it myself?
I'll do it. I'll do it in the middle of the game if that's alright.
Can
You do it now.
I'm kind of need really thirsty. I'll do it. I'll do it.
Alright, okay. Right, we're ready to go, yeah?
Yeah. I don't take penalties, so.
Not that I was aware of.
Game 13! Game 13! 2 goats, 1 ranger, red attack. Poisonous, red resupply. Ninja tempo, green attack.
I didn't see it.
No clip, you're doubling up on green resupply.
Can I get K9 as ref, please?
Sorry, who's the ref? Are you a ref?
Yep, K9.
There you go.
Was it you? I thought it was someone else. Yeah. Were you inside? Did he run past you inside? Yes. I know you're fine. I walked up to where I thought.
Yeah,
I thought you were.
Are you ref?
Me and one 3 minutes from me.
Can you put electric shock on as a ref again, please? Thank you.
Oh, green.
Stallion. What am I? Storm Rage Ref, please.
Do that. They can't stand on the floor.
I didn't see him on that. He didn't go around the corner.
Okay. Chad. You can't change team names during the tournament. You had your chances.
Rusty, that's not a one-hit.
You think if I draw 2 again, I'm throwing back to that.
No, I think that we have too many same.
If I draw 2 again.
It should be if you get the same number as the day before. Unless only one team does, because then who you're with is different. Because if somebody else draws a different number.
Are you ref?
Yeah.
Bosch me.
Can you kill Nodal?
Sorry?
Can you kill Nodal?
What?
Nodal? Yeah.
Oh,
Be aggressive
sorry,
and targeted.
Yeah.
Are you ref?
Yeah, because you're subbing in for me.
Yeah, I'm green, so I'm in as.
Well,
No, sorry, I'm subbing in, sorry.
Oh, you're subbing in. Sorry.
No, this is all good. I miscommunicated
And
that.
also, it's not a weird way to say the word.
Yeah,
Well,
just
do you
log
have
me.
a card?
Oh, no, I need to tell you the number. I don't know. 3832.
Somebody just said that you can be penalised as a ref, so if you swear as a ref, I don't know how that works.
Scout.
Penalising the swearing.
Thank you.
Scout, ammo medic, commander heavy. Oh my goodness. Alright. Who's against it? Scout, ammo medic, commander heavy. Game 13 is underway. Red off to an immediate start there. Oof, green team currently in the negative for overall team score. Tragedy taking a reset off his own player there. Green team take the lead, but that is all via targets. The Green Medic actually leading their team with 2,000 points, at the cost of 6 lives though. Oh, 4 of the 6 players on green under 10 lives. We are only 1.5 minutes into this game. Not sure what's happening there on the with Rodak there, missing the neutral target and then tagging his own team. Unfortunate friendly fire there. I don't think that was trying to get a reset to tag an opposition player. A little bit of an okay run there for the green team. Hopefully they can continue to press. It's going to be a tough game against the red team lineup for this match. It looks to me that the green team resupply becomes separated. We haven't seen a double. Ah, there we go. That's the first double I've seen in a while from the green team. So hopefully they have stabilised their position. They have some players running extremely low on lives. Really do need to make sure that they get a bit more resupply going. And there's a good period of play there, including a missile onto Ninja Jack, one of the opposition scouts. Off. Big run there by Rusty to take him close to that second nuke. Very strong run by Red there. So red team comfortably ahead on the scoreboard, and I think definitely ahead on the game position as well. Those 6 lives on the green medic, the biggest concern for them right now, within range of Rusty's 2 nukes. 10 minutes to go in the game. Green need to really stabilise their position and really pump out some resupplies, or this is going to trend to an elimination. Green Commander looks like they're under quite a bit of pressure at the moment. Going dead up against Rusty. So it looks like Dimmy Hawk was trying to attack into the red resupply because it was taken down by Rusty, who is back getting resupplied at the moment. Dimmy Hawk probably needs to fall back here. 3 lives is not where you want to be at this point. Could be taken out at any time. Especially dangerous heading into attacking into a resupply with a commander who can hear the fact that the suit may say lives critical. Dimmy Hawk 1 life at the moment. This could be very tragic for the green team. He's down a hit point too. There we go. Got that all important resupply there. Good boost there by the green medic. Very important, really get those lives up. Needs to continue topping people out though, as Rusty closes in on nuke number 3. Will do a lot of damage dropping a 3 chain here. Green team needs to make sure that they're well supplied with lives because their medic is going to be eliminated as soon as that nuke chain goes off. Substantial point lead from the red team as well, which reflects the state of the situation. Good little rally here by the green team. We'll see whether they can keep it up. Dimmy needs to get to that second target both for the points and the special points, which would give them 2 nukes. There's a brief window here now with Tragedy sitting on 7 lives. 2 nukes and a extra hit. Could eliminate them with the right timing. As the green medic is eliminated, leaving the green team with 70 lives with a little over 6 minutes to play. Right, so Green Commander does now have those 2 nukes. Rusty is closing in on nuke number 4, and there he goes. Dimmy Hawk does drop 1 and will drop a second, which will actually kill Tragedy out. Tragedy running a little too low on lives there. Gets caught low and gets nuked out. That may assist the green team in actually surviving this game, with Rusty looking like he's going to pull for a 5 chain, I would say, at this point.
He died because the resupply wouldn't come back. Fuckers.
And here goes Rusty. He's got 4 nukes here.
Yeah, we got black. Rusty left us, and then we just got. Yeah, and I came back. Yeah. And put the scouts out. You guys, I'm like, call me back. Come back.
There's 2 scouts. I wish I'd heard you. We were going to come straight back up.
I died when they got me.
Right. Jeff Pex gets penalised there for a shot on Dimmy Hawk, so either a blind fire or a chase would be the most likely thing there.
Something's to work on.
So with just under 5 minutes to play, this will be a red team victory by elimination. Just bar the shouting now. Nicely timed 2-chain by Dimmy Hawk to kill out Tragedy via nukes, but it's not going to change the overall result of this game.
Yeah, it should be in fourth, but just take position each game, that's it.
Yes, because it'll be more fair for everyone. Yes,
Yeah, because this is just...
This is a fun tournament. So
It's no fun so far.
if we do it, we can enforce it tomorrow. We're on the same boat.
I mean, it's better than the St. George one, but...
A good little late rally here by Green, but it's not going to matter in the overall scheme of things. And there goes the Green Commander out. Just a scout on 2 lives left now, that's not going to take long. With a 4-person hunt after them. Does have rapid fire, but only 16 more shots. And there's one of those lives. If he gets tagged before he comes up, it's going to be all over.
Yeah, if we something a little tighter.
And there we go. That is an elimination of the green team. Most of the games that we've had today have proceeded to elimination, so that is the norm.
Close game.
Pete, sorry.
I went back to resupply with like 3 guys, and there's 2 scouts up there, and I got there just as the resupply got kicked out, called in the back, come back. No, 14 Mate, I'm sorry.
Looks like we're having a maze measurement take place here.
You were there, and I was like,
I don't know what you're worried about because you're like...
No, it was a quad move.
And I was like, oh, surely by now
And
she'd
then
be up.
I saw you down there.
Double.
And I was like, oh, that would be
Double.
alright.
Double. In the first place, like, it's not even a meter from where you die. So then you sit
Are we having fun yet?
your way, but you're sitting in the corner hiding. Like, you're not trying to move anywhere.
We've
won 2 games.
So that's what you're looking
Well,
at.
yeah,
And I was like,
But he went shot and then moved.
What game are we on now? Is this 14
He can't be
games?
like...
We are on game 14, yes. I think we're just waiting for a maze measurement to take place. The tape measure's been grabbed, so I think a chase is being litigated. I think a chase is being litigated, and after that we can let's go.
So that's not what.
The blocking corner has to happen. Both guys are going at the same point, at the same time.
If I want to escape, it's really easy to escape. Like I went to rent for the whole day. And there's somebody like, oh yeah, I'm waiting like, oh yeah, sorry.
Like if it's upstairs, that's different. You're not trying to escort him. He's not staying for like ages getting in your way. So that's why we're a shot.
Came around here, I always bring my 6 to that wall. Yeah. You were there. Sorry.
So was that? Well, no, I didn't play that good to 13. So, guys, poison us, red attack. Little Brody's red resupply. Oh, not again, green attack. Goats in a ringer, green resupply. Green resupply.
Now we're eliminated.
Every time I came back to resupply, it was fine.
I told you to shake hands.
Are we ripping this game?
Just,
Yeah, I think you're ripping.
yes.
Yeah, you're ripping.
Yeah,
Go.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, you're not talking to me.
I was talking to you.
Because I was telling you something.
You mean we got it?
Told you to shake hands, I don't know where it's gone.
Squizzer?
Maybe.
Squizzer.
Wait, Squizzer's right here.
You made the photo, Mr. Doom, you made
Tactical
it.
genius. Yeah, your green resupply.
Good with this page.
Brandon's cat?
Green resupply.
Your green resupply.
Okay.
Favorite person.
Right, so we've got 1, 2, break, 1, 2. Alright.
Sorry.
That was so dumb. I see what you did. First you penalised
Which colour is Ranger?
Your green resupply.
Sorry?
I think we're...
1, 2 goats, 1 Ranger, green resupply in game 14.
Yeah, just log me. Yeah, it's fine. Thank you.
Oh, who's our team? Causing us.
Alright, my team, we're logged, let's go in.
Alright, let's go. I can. Hey, I'll get randomised into a bit of class.
So who else is on red?
When Morrigan goes the stats, there's evidence that
How many refs have we got? Logs.
Not a lot. So
A lot?
ref?
Yep.
Who specified when?
Oh, sorry. Anything up? We have 6 and 6. Heavy medic, ammo, commander scout, heavy commander medic ammo. Cool. How many more games do we have? Cheapers, I'm not even certain. Who's playing at the moment? This is game 14, so after this one is another 4. So 5 games to go, including this one. Yeah. Glancing over, what do we have? Early Leader red team here. Five lives though off the green medic in under the first minute. It's not good for them. Tragedy just put a missile into the green base. Sounds like red is in the disco resupply area from what I can hear through the door there behind me. Tragedy rushing up to his first nuke, but Troy is just ahead of him, though part of that is the extra target that Troy has. Tragedy missiling Glader will get him closer. It's just on one of the green scouts there. Checking in on the medic lives, Ninja Jack, while losing 5 lives in the first minute, has now gone 2 minutes without being hit. That's pretty good. Red Medic on 17, down to 16. As Rusty gets in there and alarms to resupply with his presence. Comfortable lead at the moment here for red, but not out of it for the green team. Green team does have a better resupply situation with their shots and lives both being noticeably higher. Tragedy responds to the situation with an early nuke. And Ninja Jack taking some fire after being down, bringing him below 10 lives. DK on the red team is at 7 lives, so probably should think about rotating back for some resupply. Though, strong sequence here for the green team with a few missiles there. And targets being taken, really closing the gap up to red. Close game so far. Now there's a good run for the red team. DK getting in amongst it there. He does really need to fall back to his resupply though. He's running quite low. If the green commander decided to drop one of those nukes, well, he only has 1 nuke. DK could be in trouble. Really does need to rotate back. Just grabbing the neutral target there, so assuming red resupply is still in the disco area, he should be right there. And there he goes, he's getting resupplied. Did not get a double though. Really does need both shots and lives. Looks like we've got just a bit of a resupply pause at the moment, both teams filling up. Still red team with a small lead here. That can be turned around with a couple of nukes though. Troy needs to get another 12 points to move up to 2 nukes in the pocket. Otherwise, shots and lives between the teams are both quite even at the moment. Can hear a call for Troy to nuke from a member of his team. He did just take a resupply, so we'll see whether he responds to that call by pulling the trigger on that nuke. He is under pressure though. Still Ninja Jack doing not too bad, surviving. Just on 9 lives and has been on that for a couple of minutes. Got 9.5 minutes to play. Red team looks with their numbers a little better at the moment, but the medic lives are equalised now. Meaning the main difference between the teams is the extra nuke on Troy. Ninja Jack doing pretty well at the moment. Hasn't been tagged in the last couple of minutes. Really, ideally, you want to hold on to those lives as long as possible. As I say that, of course, Tragedy gets in and puts one into him, gets a reset, and probably tries for another. Now, DK catches him on the other side. Still very close in medic lives now. If Troy can get those 4 specials he needs to go up to 2 nukes, could turn the game if they were able to get a couple of resets on Tawai during that chain. Quite close here. Tragedy, if he gets that extra target that he's missing, he would be quite close to that 2nd nuke, and if he got that, Ninja Jack would be out of this game. Morange pulls out a missile there. Good run here for the red team. Rusty responding there, but quite low on shots, so he just took a resupply. Here goes Troy with the nuke that he has, and he does have the double, and that will eliminate out the red team medic. Ninja Jack's still in danger though. He does have 4 lives, so he will survive the 1 nuke that Tragedy has, assuming he doesn't get a reset. Tragedy probably saving towards a double here. So there's a small window here where the green team can really pump lives into their team so that they can try to outlast the red team. Morange zapping Water Skull there, the neutral target, with no follow-up, so likely there was attempt at a reset that he missed. So here goes Tragedy dropping the nuke that he had, taking Ninja Jack down to 1 life on the green team. No follow-up yet, and presumably we'll see some resupply. Tragedy penalised there, his second penalty of the game. Straight after destroying the neutral target there, so not sure exactly what happened there. We'll need to hear what that was after the game. Difficult to tell just from the telemetry. So Ninja Jack has survived quite a while now on only 1 life. He's just done a boost, which is good. He will be dead now though. He actually gets killed, tagged by Morange before the nuke goes off. But he did get 1 last resupply onto the ammo. So green team in a strong position at the moment, I'd say. More likely to survive against red with noticeably more lives. And also the ammo with way more lives than the red ammo. Chances of the red team ammo being knocked out quite high at the moment. Checking the game clock, we have 5.5 minutes to run. As long as green team can knock out those low players quite quickly, that will put them in a strong position for actually mounting a hunt. Tragedy on 21 lives will take a bit of effort to kill out, but it's certainly doable. Players just exiting the maze now. And there's the 5-minute timer. It's green team just ahead now. Probably going to result in a green team win here via elimination of the red. We have Ninja Jack saying hi.
There's too much time that green has, unfortunately. It's still 4 minutes 20. I mean, I don't know if the penalties will stick. I'm not sure.
One of them was right after he tagged the neutral target, so really hard to work out.
Blind. He just poked his gun around and
you can't
take the base.
I don't know, it was literally do it, destroyed, penalised. From like literally 1, 2, 3, 4. So hard to know. Like sometimes you can infer by what you see on telemetry. That one, I got nothing.
Not sure. But that would be the only reason why is if it was he came round blind, he shot the base once, came round blind, and the rest saw it that way.
I don't know. So it's not quite a hunt just yet, being 5 on 3. Probably want to eliminate 1 more player before you really call for a hunt. God's servant says, Nate, come on cam.
Am I allowed past the VIP?
Yeah, sure.
How's the
That's a skill test. And
I passed.
You passed the skill test.
Oh jeez.
He's passed the skill test.
How are we doing?
Well, 2 says hi.
It's pretty moist over in here in Auckland, just if you're wondering.
Your team probably is going to win this game. Probably by elimination. This is probably an elimination.
If we don't get the elim, then we might lose on
Troy
penalties.
has the nuke now, and that will kill 2 players. The score's incredibly even, flipping between the 2 teams at the moment. But as soon as Troy drops that nuke, that is going to eliminate 2 players, and that will call the hunt.
Correct.
On Traj.
Hey, you can see
Traj gets his nuke off first though, and that will not actually eliminate anybody on green, but does put Kamikaze
on 1
very low, and he is eliminated. Troy needs to drop that immediately to equalise that nuke. And here we go. Oh, he got tagged by Owl. And there we go. Tragedy alone is left versus 4.
2 minutes, 12 lives.
2 minutes, 12 lives. If you call a hunt now, that's probably doable.
I'm moister than an oyster. Got 7.
Traj has a good chance of surviving this. They need to call a proper hunt, full team hunt.
Yeah, green team definitely needs to go all ham.
Yeah, green team needs to full press here. Don't hold the ammo back. You need four people to hunt this.
My hydrate bottle is over there, unfortunately, but I will do that shortly.
Well, that's a good point.
10 lives.
So we are there. Do we know if those yellows are hard coded, like to 1,000?
Yes,
because
they are.
If they are, then we're in the lead if they're both worth nothing.
That is true.
Green team really does need an elim.
Green team needs to elim here to actually affect the victory.
Yeah.
Because as long as both
Unless
of those,
we get like 2k above.
No, as long as both of those penalties stick as 0 point, red team will actually win, assuming Traj survives. So this hunt is everything.
Why are they not hunting? Okay, they found him once.
This is actually the situation where the 3 hits need to prioritise putting missiles into Traj. 7 lives in 40 seconds is enough to survive unless they prioritise missiles.
That's 6.
Okay, so now it's 6. One of the 3 hits need to put missiles into a deactivated Traj, or this is going to be a survival.
4.
They must missile here. They have to missile. Rusty zaps his own player to get the reset. This is a survival. This is a survival.
Come on!
Traj has done it. No, that's it. What a survival! That is a red team victory. That is a red team victory. That is.
You suck, green team.
Fuck me, Dad. 2.5 meters.
There's a quote for you. Fuck me, Dad. Charge.
2.5 meters. They can't even fucking tell.
You invented the system. Don't complain.
It's not the point.
It is the point. You set it up.
It's of course rage at its best. Love it.
And they need to learn what 3 is.
If both of those are 0 point penalties, red won the game.
I'm taking 2 steps and getting penalised, and they're not even big steps.
Both are 0.
Killing my run.
If either of them is a 0 point penalty, red team won.
Yeah.
Well, they're both 0 point, unless someone says to Zoe otherwise.
Who awarded the penalties on Tragedy?
I did one down in that corner.
0 point?
0 point.
Yeah,
0
the second
point, no
one?
idea.
Yeah, that one's on Gladio. I had no idea he'd gone
Yeah,
that
you had
far.
no idea. You couldn't have
Who
known.
awarded the second penalty?
It was upstairs.
Rigged, I tell you. Rigged.
On Tragedy? 0 point? Red team win the game.
Red team, you won the game because Traj avoided elimination.
I was just pushing for that nuke. I was always so close. Yeah, I was looking for Troy. Troy was the target. 2 hits and I had that nuke. I just couldn't get it. Rusty got the better of me for about 2 minutes. I couldn't win any single one-on-ones with him. I was just struggling. So in your system, when you get penalised, it's taking 1,000 points off. Is that right?
Yes, auto takes the 1,000 off.
In your system, does it not? No. Can we change that?
Email Chris.
Talk to Chris.
I'll email Chris.
Okay.
It's fucking with everything.
Because if we can get
standard update.
if we can get them, they are taking 1,000 off, right?
They do take 1,000 off.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was wondering if anyone's checked that.
Yeah, no, they do. I got penalised and I surely lost 1,000 points.
Okay, game 15. Guys, listen up. Game 15. No clip, red attack. Oh, not again, red resupply. Bronies, green attack. Ninja tempo, green resupply. What's so funny?
Oh, not again, red resupply. Oh, yeah. It's just funny.
Right, so I'm green attack. Oh, I'm bringing the right suit.
I want to put in, make sure I'm right for you guys. Cool.
Well, it's day one, right? So.
Well, I'm only here for day one. Yeah.
Are you only here for day one?
Yeah, because I'm working for Steve.
Not that we can have Steve on our team anyway.
Yeah, first game, first game, I'll get the last two.
That's Joe's team. We are resupplied for Scott's team.
And then we'll be resupplied for Rusty's team. So I'm going to take heavy this game. If you want to take heavy in the next game. Apparently I can sell you. I mean, ideally.
In my opinion.
I'm happy to
Stallion, what's the "we're not open today" counter at?
0.
So much for the Twitch chat. I'm going to keep track of it.
I was going to keep track of it. Like the door's even been open most of the time.
No.
Playing? Red team needs 3! Red team needs 3!
We're green. Yeah, we're green.
It's like Rusty's the only one attacking and still winning the one-on-one.
Riff? What is it? Trench, can you come up? Can you come up? Has he flipped or two?
You've accumulated your 5th 0-point penalty, but I haven't had any reports from any of the rest that your play has been deliberate or egregious. So, as per the rules, your first flag gets removed and you go back to 0.
My what, sorry?
Your first flag gets removed and you're back at 0 again.
I would actually like to dispute the first 2 penalties, which were chases in that 2 metre wide zone.
Okay, well they've just been erased. So, all 5 have now been erased against you.
And so we felt so sorry. It was like every year we go to Melbourne and one guy in our friend group.
Are you logging in as a player?
Well, I can log you as a player. What's your number?
3832. Oh no, actually I can okay.
Oh, you can use. Yo
guys, can you log as refs?
And we had a green light to go straight. And we went.
Oh, so when you come to the
We went and then the car just skipped out.
Okay, so we got 2 ref games in a row.
Over for the car.
No.
Yeah, 2 ref games in a row, then we play 2.
Yes!
And is that the end?
Yeah.
4 games left. Okay.
You got Zach, the ref.
You ref?
Yeah. I don't even know what I'm wearing.
0. And
I'm
Sprite.
Sprite.
You got Zach. And or you get Zach, so everyone's Sprite.
Yeah.
You know it'd be funny
Sprite,
if we
please.
make all the names something with cup.
And Sprite
So
down the
point
left hand and Sprite
Oh, yeah.
is the ref.
no cup
Oh, that's a good point.
instead of no clip,
Oh, cool.
and then ninja cup, poison cup,
Get in.
2 goats, 1 cup.
Alright. Scout. Get it, 6. fill in the spectators. What do you want to know? We have almost the last game of the day. Only a few to go. Looks like it's a fairly early game so far. Controversy. I don't know if it's controversial, but Traj managed to survive that last game on 2 lives to stave off the elimination. Red team actually won that game. Traj had 2 0-point penalties, which in the system here at Auckland actually still deducts the 1,000 points automatically, which gave the win to the red team. Only 2 lives, so the two green 3 hits had 5 missiles between them, and just 1 missile during that hunt probably would have put it over the line for the green team, but red survived. Looking at this game here, looks pretty even. Medic lives even. About the only real difference is El Diablo already has the first nuke, but that is predominantly due to the 2 extra targets that they have taken. It's a pretty even game at the moment. Good run there by Morange from the scout position there, building up some specials. Why were penalties removed? I don't know the whole ins and outs of it, but the way Zoe explained it was the first instance of a player attracting 5 penalties, as long as none of them were egregious, will just be zeroed out, and please try and not have so many penalties against you type conversation had. That's what it appeared to be. No problem. So this game remains pretty close. 3 minutes in. Very close. Medic lives only 1 apart. Targets only 1 apart. Score, well, it's flipping between the 2, so very close right now. Light uses a reset off one of his scouts to continue to tag Dimmy Hawk. Dimmy Hawk being the opposition heavy. We're just pulling ahead a little bit now, but that is predominantly in the targets that they have taken. Shots and lives looking pretty healthy on both teams, and medic lives are 2 less medic lives on green, so still pretty close here. Glader using the neutral target to get a reset on Squizzer before finishing off with a missile. Glader again using a neutral target as a reset for a player. A lot of that going on with Dimmy Hawk doing the same down at the neutral target. Green team still continue to lead this game by a comfortable margin, but again most of that lead is in the extra infield targets that they have taken. Neutralising the infield targets, red would actually be ahead at the moment. Medic lives, red have 2 more medic lives. Still a very close game here. Checking out the commander specials, very close. Only 2 points between the 2 specials. Squizzer has a target available, so could get up to 2 nukes very quickly if they chose to do it. It is tactical sometimes, especially as a 3 hit. to leave the infield targets available as long as possible, because you can reset off them, which is useful. You need to balance that, of course, with the specials that they grant, and also, at the end of the day, the points are useful as well. Certainly points count at the end of the game, but during the game, the ability to have an extra target that you can reset off is very useful when fighting occurs close to that location. The neutral target in this field is right in one of the corners of the maze, and quite close to the resupply area known as the disco, so having that handy can be quite good when pushing in there. First nuke of the game is dropped by the red team, just a single one there. Has taken 2 members of the green team below 10 lives, including the medic. So there is a bit of a gap between the medic lives there. That will be equalised as soon as Squizzer gets to his second nuke. We'll see whether he decides to drop both of those at the same time. Certainly it would be a weird saving of a single nuke should he choose to drop one at the moment. Still a very, very close game here. Hard to tell who is going to win from this point. Probably starting to be a red team lead now, just taking the time to look at the numbers. They still have more infield targets available to them. Green team has 2 targets available, red team has 5, and red team are already in the lead, so that would give them the opportunity to pull away. Green team just taking a moment to resupply here. They will all should be aware by now that their medic is over half their lives gone. And there we go, El Diablo drops another single nuke, taking the enemy medic down to 5. Bit of a follow-up there, that's pretty good. A couple of tags on that medic. This could be quite bad. Squizzer has recognised this and does respond with a nuke. He is double chaining it. The red team actually came up very momentarily there, but the nuke was pulled before that, so that still counts as a double chain. Good response there. Green team really do need to finish out their infield targets and make sure that they resupply lives as soon as possible here. They are just a little behind in the lives column, and therefore in danger of a strong concerted red push. Red medic sitting on 7 lives, so there is only 1 nuke difference in lives between the 2 medics there, but Green commander is substantially away from another nuke, so that's probably not going to come into play just yet. Red team with a small but comfortable lead here, and as I say that, they go on quite a decent run. And there we go. Taking some of those targets that were remaining is really rounding out that score and putting them in a reasonable lead of about 5,000 points. Green medic on 1 life, having been chased at the moment. We'll see if they can stabilise and get a few more lives out. Not going to be nuked out anytime soon. But there they go. Killed out by an enemy scout. Checking the game clock, we're coming up on 5 minutes to go. 74 lives with 5 minutes. More or less depends on how many hit points the 3 hits have. 27 hit points on the green commander means this probably won't be an elimination. It depends how long the rest of the members of green can survive. Or if you have a large, even if you have a large number of lives, if you are being hunted by the full team, those lives can go pretty quickly. But at this stage, I would say, while this is tending towards a red victory now, green will survive the game. Green Commander, of course, does have one infield target left, so can push towards another nuke, which will kill out the red medic. Killing out the opposition medic after your medic has already died is always good, of course, because once a team loses the ability to resupply lives, you tend to play a little bit more conservatively sometimes. Conversely, you could just decide to go all-out attack. Both methods are equally viable depending on the situation. The interesting thing about that is due to the format of this competition, where virtually every game we're playing with another team of 3, it's hard to really formulate team level tactics on that nature. This is much more of a tactical style of competition.
We actually don't have that many lives. Oh, no, red team. Fuck, no, we don't have lives. Oh, we actually no, we're absolutely right. These guys are getting absolutely bum raked.
Diablo is closing in on another nuke there, and that will be quite a big nuke, being that there's already one player within nuke range and 2 more very close. Getting that nuke quickly will really change the complexion of this game. Still unlikely to go to an elimination, I would suggest. Squizzer does need to drop this nuke ASAP, in my opinion, to give a bit of cover to his team. And there we go. And it detonates. Doesn't eliminate anybody on red at the moment. Penalty is awarded though. And here comes Diablo with the nuke. That will kill out... Well, it would have killed out 2. But Doomy Hawk was actually eliminated, I think, before the nuke actually dropped. Or was it Sneak? One of those, either Sneak or Doomy Hawk was eliminated before that nuke dropped.
Where were you resupping from? I keep thinking I was getting penalties. I keep going down, I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah. It's like, oh, Sneak is resupplying. Because I can see you losing hit points and now
Right, so where we are right now, 2 minutes to play. 5 on 2. But 18 lives on the commander with ammo remaining will probably mean a green team survival here. There are 5 missiles remaining on the red team, so there is potential. Things would have to go pretty bad here for Squizzer. Hello to you too, Boat Boy. How are you doing?
I had an incredible opening and then I just stuttered. Like I was on 2K before I came back to get, and I had no bases before I came to get back. It's not great. No, both your scouts outscored me. It's true actually. Yeah. No,
right, so there goes Tomai out. So now it is a 5-on-1 hunt with 80 seconds remaining. Based on the survival of Traj, the previous game, with close to the same stats, I think a survival by the green team is likely here. It does depend how many missiles end up going into Squizzer. So 3 missiles remaining on the red team. Most of those missiles will need to go into Squizzer for that elimination to happen. Comfortable win to the red team here. The only question is whether this elimination will actually occur. And looking unlikely. In fact, I think we're past the point now where it's even theoretically possible. So this is a red win, but a survival by green with 30 seconds to play. And now we have... What game is this? This is game 15, right?
Yep.
So
3 more to go.
I was here, right? I got shot coming down the ramp, and he was here. I run past him up here, and he run out to here. That's all. He was here when he was
and there we go. 3, 2, 1.
Yes.
Yeah, there are extra
Squizzer completes an achievement. I wonder if that is for being the last member of the team surviving.
Oh, I need that ref game coming up. So we just played game 15.
Yes, we're now to game 16.
Oh, have you logged the game already, or am I being too aggressive? Well, not aggressive, but maybe too quick.
Go.
Can you put me as a ref? Storm Rage.
I'm happy to do that.
And Arcanine, please.
Thank you.
You're not playing us.
Yeah, I have it.
And the way that you go through the field sometimes
That's it, press reply.
technically green display, just because you're going to
Starting to hurt my joints.
Because if you're running too fast,
Like, my muscles are fine and my cardio's fine. It's my joints.
3 to go, Scott.
I'm no cardio, so cardio.
3 to go plus.
when you
Wait,
go
pause
like
it.
just straight up, hold it there, and that way, like when you run.
Well, I need staff here to log it.
Maybe tomorrow. So tomorrow. Before we start tomorrow.
When you say 3 more, do you mean games today or days to go?
Both.
Yes. Yes,
No,
it's
no,
good.
overnight I'll get rest. I sport out a lot of money on a nice new vet, so...
Right.
Thanks, Chris. If you're watching the stream, thank you.
Sorry, what? Who's watching the stream?
What is
Is he enjoying it?
on me putting a chair in my
I
running
emailed
spot
him,
and
he
sitting?
responded here, but I'm guessing did he fix that point?
Alright, game
No
16!
sooner.
If it doesn't provide an obstruction to the game,
Game 16! Red attack we have Ogot
I
again!
said that.
Red resupply we have no clip.
Don't be an idiot.
Green attack, 2 goats, 1 ringer.
I mean, you make a valid
Green
argument
resupply, Ninja
Yeah, but I
Tempo.
understand. There's only one ref.
I mean, if you want like a full leather office chair on wheels, that's a no. If you want like a small stool that you can lean your bum
Are you
against,
riffing?
If it's a full level office, I get into the res by myself,
this.
and if I can do that, I probably fuck myself the rest of the game.
I know those days, I don't know who's in those
I'll let you
teams.
sit in it.
So I'm a lazy boy. I'll push it up long and into the medics corner and just sit there, and then it'll be my ref spot the rest of the day.
No, you've got to take it out when you're not riffing.
Oh right, okay. What can I put it with the pinball machine?
If it's on wheels, it doesn't count as a permanent infield construction.
Yep. Lazy boys have wheels these days.
Right, cool.
Yeah, I get through 3 in a row.
Sure.
So what's the strategy?
Win.
Cool. I'm actually reffing, so it doesn't matter.
Red attack? Are we red attack?
No, I don't think so.
Hell yeah.
Oh, no, you're green attack.
Green attack. Sorry.
Green attack.
Could you put Egots up?
As a red?
Yeah, we're
Hold on, I've got your number now.
I know, I see. I got 2 games in a row. You got me.
No.
I got that.
Canine is right.
Well done.
It's my other bag.
Right. Yeah. For me, it's not. I'm not getting muscle pain. I'm not getting struggling with my cardio. So I think it's the no sitting. If we'd gotten we could have sat. It's a waste of a ref though. Well, if we had 24 games in a day, so everybody got the same amount of games we would get set to the what's your suit as a ref?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh! Resupply. Oh, last 2 games are resupply. Sweet, I'll go ammo and tell my team they have to feed me.
Right. Medic, Commander, Ammo, Heavy, Scout. We just need Red to sort their...
Can you reach to 0? Please. Thank you.
Medic, Ammo, Scout. Alrighty. Coming towards the end of the day now, game 16. Third to last game of the day. We have green out to a small initial lead here. Oh, just one hit off each medic so far. Good run here by green though, pulling ahead a little. Oh, very good run here by Glader. Getting into close to the resupply at least, but green medic not quite touched there by that run. Or he couldn't find them. Taken out by Sneak, so Heavy was defending there presumably. It's quite a close game so far. Not that far in yet, of course. Rusty tagged by 3 red players simultaneously. That's kind of how you have to deal with him sometimes. Another good run here by Glader, already up to that first nuke, staying ahead of Rusty's special point generation for the moment. Dimmy Hawk unfortunately shooting his own teammate there while going for the neutral target. That's a bit of a shame. That probably wasn't in the plan. Green team and red team just doing some doubles at the moment. There's a brief period right now. Everyone's looking to really fill out their shots and ammo after those initial exchanges to be ready for the long haul ahead. Sneak using the neutral target to get a reset there. As Glader drops the first nuke of the game, which pushes the red team into the lead briefly. We'll see how long they can hold it. They do have the lead with one less target taken, so on paper they still have more points available. Checking in on the medic numbers. Green team is down an additional 2 lives as well, so red, you could say red is ahead at the moment, but we'll see what happens. Also a good run on red according to the telemetry at the moment. Oh, Light almost getting a missile there on Sneak, but couldn't quite finish it off. Yet another player using the neutral target as a reset there. Troy did lock Rusty. Oh, sorry, Light did lock Rusty, unable to finish it off. Yet again, another strong little period there for the red team. Just pulling away a little bit now in score, up 2,000 points with a generator in hand. And still ahead on specials as well, from the perspective of the commander. Rusty being kept fairly quiet so far. 4.5 minutes into the game. Glader using his own player to reset there. Obviously not the greatest for the player in question, but as long as you're resetting off a scout, it's generally considered worth it to get that hit on the other team. Couple of red targets taken there, just increasing their lead at the moment. So red team about 3,000, almost 4,000 points up at the moment. Really keeping Rusty quiet here. That won't happen forever, but it's good to press that advantage while you have it. Rusty responds with a missile into the opposition commander, taking him close to 2 nukes in the pocket. Glader has already dropped 1, remember, and he already has another one there as well. Checking in on the medic lives, we have green medic on 11 and the red medic on 17. Another missile there for the red team. 2 missiles in fact. Rusty responds with a nuke. If we can get one more special here in this moment, he can drop another one. He does it via a missile. Will he pull that second nuke straight away? Being that his resupply were out getting targets, it would not be the worst decision, but it looks like he is holding that for now. Looks like the green resupply have retreated to wherever they are, being as that they were extremely close to what I believe was the neutral. They might be in disco, though a couple of red players have just gone and tagged that neutral target. Here goes Glader with his second nuke of the game, and he does actually have a third one in his pocket. That could be very bad if he drops it, and he does, and that kills out the heavy and the medic from green. What a timing on that 2 chain there from Glader. That is huge. That is absolutely huge. 8 minutes on the game timer and medic and heavy dead. That is almost certainly, oh, it's done. It's done. That is a win to the red team here.
That's not ideal.
In fact, with the sheer remaining timing here, it is going to take a miracle for green team to even survive the elimination.
Rusty got this.
And know-it-all on 1 life from the ammo roll is RIP Red. Red is winning this game too. This is an RIP to the green team. And there we go. Green ammo eliminated. So green only has the lives and shots that they have currently on board. They are getting no more for the rest of the game. 7 minutes on the game timer. No lives greater than 12. This game is done. Rusty does respond with a nuke, but it's not going to make any difference here. Rusty does have enough ammo and missiles to get towards another nuke. That's going to happen almost certainly. In fact, he does that now by tagging the 2 infield targets that he was missing. So he probably will pull this nuke as soon as possible. And he does so. But again, that doesn't really change the situation of the game, which is going to be a red team victory by elimination here in just a few minutes. 6 minutes 20 on the clock. The only question is how much time are we going to make up with another elimination. Rusty being the only 3 hit remaining on green. There's not a lot left. If Glader takes the majority, or at least about half of the remaining specials available off the other team, he will get another nuke, which will just help hasten things along. Red team are doing a bit of resupply, which in my mind is probably completely superfluous at the moment. Green team having a little bit of a run here, that's pretty good. But at this point it is only prolonging the inevitable. Rusty going for a reset, presumably off his own teammate. Probably not the best idea with both the medic and the ammo already dead. I know it's a good idea to reset off your teammate early in the game, but once your medic is dead, I really think you should try to avoid doing that.
Maybe try and get in 7 games before lunch rather than 9.
God Servant has a question for you, Zoe. Are the games playing fast or defensive?
Pretty fast.
Pretty fast.
Yeah.
Pretty fast. The consensus of the players here, pretty fast.
Yeah, we're seeing a lot of heavy attacks.
Yeah. Means I might not be able to come catch the end of the day. Is so what that's. Because I finish work at 4. So.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Yeah.
All of these eliminations really are helping us keep ahead of schedule.
Yeah, which is good.
Which
I'd rather
is-
be ahead of schedule than behind schedule.
Oh, well, yes, you'd always rather be ahead of schedule than behind. Alright, so we've got 4 minutes 20 to go, and only 11 lives on the green team.
I've taken 2 commander games, so I'll go scout. Alright.
Glader just needs to get a few more hits here, and then he can nuke out the remaining team. Haven't really seen him get many hits in the last few minutes though. And there he goes, locking his own teammate while his teammate shoots the green team. Rusty is out of shots and out of missiles now.
Where do you want to go last?
Looks like the rest of the team is going to eliminate green before Glader can get that next nuke though. And Rusty is killed out there. I don't believe Rusty has played anything except 3 hits too.
Yeah, it's weird. Do you think it's fair?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
I think it should be in.
I don't think it's fair either.
The scope of this tournament was supposed to be a bit more rotation, but
Commander games we played.
Sorry?
How many commander games?
Yeah, where did you guys get to?
anyway, that's the end
Do you
with
want
the
to- do you
green
want the last
elimination there.
Red target.
Or should we get Ben to take it as we've still got 3 days ahead of us?
Yeah, I'll take it if you want.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, playing scout really isn't that much less work, to be honest.
Yeah.
Because I mean,
Cool.
can we get some shots put in with the horseshoe?
Wait, hold on.
Wish just a missile
I'll
on you.
see how
How it
excited
connected so
see
quickly.
how excited you feel.
And then-
I ran out of shots.
And then I went to go and missile
Where's
like
Glader?
at the end, and my suit just was like, I was like, I'm gonna hit you, and they just went beep beep. I'm like,
Game 17! Ninja Tempo, red attack. Poisonous, red resupply. Not again. Green attack. My little bronies, green resupply.
My little brownies?
No.
Are we repping?
Did I call your name?
I don't know.
Then you're not. Oh, if I didn't, so you're not ref. So you are refing.
Alright, we're
Sorry,
repping.
Danny.
You stitched me
I read the wrong thing. Can you cancel Jeff?
Just say something offensive, and then she can cancel you.
Yes. Right, they were both on 6. And you dropped them
I
both.
came back because I was like, it's
And you were on
just
just
last
game.
Oh, we're playing with you next game.
Like, literally perfect timing. That was the game.
That'll be easy next week.
No.
Again, we might actually win this
Sorry,
one.
Medic and Kenny.
They've lost
They
by
both
10.
changed. I got them on 6.
Oh, you're Rusty's team.
42 specials, 41 specials.
I just been doing all the jack around and then you just walk around the same time. No, he ain't good pressure. It's because I've just been like shooting him and then you just have to walk around the corner. Same way you just gone.
To be fair, like this guy called Megan, she's in garbage. I was like, well, I really did a.
Hey!
He's like, don't worry, it's only Megan, she's not good.
Yeah, but
I should give him a taunting penalty for that, don't you think? I think she's been low.
Right, we both came up at the same time and I shot her. So it kind of proves true.
Yes, I missed with the medic. Woo! Well, if you did that, I would penalise you for rolling. The whole
But I was a ref.
Well, if you take a knee to the head from me, go, well, there's a ref, I'm not calling the ambulance.
I got you.
No, I don't want an ambulance. I just want the glory of me fingering through
Well, no, don't get the Australians call the ambulance, they'll be like 112. Why is it not going to... Okay. Well, 112 is the text message. Okay, so only one here.
Yeah.
You know that all works, don't
Some do, but like I don't know, we don't have like the Switzerland one. I think we have our Australian one.
oh man, we're attacking again. Oh no, we're not. No, we're not. We're not playing. Cool. Is this game 17?
Yes, this is game 17.
I'm riffing. Yep.
You haven't got cigarettes yet? Okay.
Everybody keep telling me my team is stacked.
Mouldy loaf.
It is. Now you've only got balance.
Why do you think I wanted to swap? Yeah, the original team, I was on team at Zoom time, we got through. Okay. The second,
I came back.
I'm pretty sure I was on Zoom.
It's like real worried. And they're like, no one's been up there.
I was on Lutz team.
Yeah. Oh, not me. Not me.
Refs in the maze! Right, what do we got? Hey, we've got 7 on green. 7 on green and 5 on red. So someone needs to come and change their suit colour. Oops. We're red. Red versus black. Oh, sorry,
Oh.
Cool. Give me a Commander, heavy, medic, ammo, scout. Commander, heavy, medic, ammo, scout. Cool. Okay, God7, I can ask him to do that. Alright, and here we are. Penultimate game of day 1 of this tournament is underway. Glancing at the stuff, not too much to say so far. Fairly even between the teams, I would say. Green has pulled out to a slight lead initially. I'll sit back and watch how this game plays out for now. Small lead to the green team, but not insurmountable at this stage. No targets taken by either team just yet. But we're only 1 minute 30 seconds into the game. As I say that, Know-It-All tags one of the targets. And we're just flipping between the 2 teams for the lead at the moment. Only 1 hit off each medic, though as I say that, Elle gets tagged by Troy to lose her second life. Alright, so while red team has taken the lead, that is off the targets, so stats wise green is still ahead. Exactly identical special point counts on the commanders at the moment, so nothing to separate the teams on that either. Can we just get a thank you too? You are on that like Donkey Kong. Good work. Back to the game. I think green is in a slightly more advantageous position at this time, while being behind on the scoreboard. They do have more points available with regard to the infield targets. Neither commander has a nuke just yet, so we're not going to see a lot of action in the immediate moment. We're 3 minutes through the game. Dimmy Hawk being the lowest lifed player in the game at the moment, 7, down to 6 now. Probably wants to rotate back to resupply and get filled up. They've been reset a couple of times. Maybe they're having difficulty locating where their resupply is. Red team is completely down just at that moment, and that gives green team the opportunity to actually retake the lead. With the infield targets they still have to get, that does show that green team has a notable lead at the moment. But once again, not insurmountable. Red team does want to be a little careful of their medic lives though. With only 12 remaining on L, that could turn into an issue if they aren't able to protect her further for the rest of the game. Tomai being on 18 lives is a definite lead there, especially with no nukes dropped yet. Talking of nukes, both commanders hold 1 nuke apiece at the moment. But again, green is in a slightly stronger position in that regard, being that the green commander has more specials available and has not tagged either of the 2 infield targets yet. So potentially has 2 nukes whenever they want them in that way. So while this game remains fairly close, green has held this lead now for a couple of minutes. And 2 players on the red team are hovering below that 10 life count, one of them being the medic. Sneak just needs to be careful here. With being low on shots as well, he really does need to get back to the resupply and pick that up. Morange getting in a missile there to the opposition commander. That just helps slow down that special point generation. Really even on specials between the 2 commanders at the moment. And as I said, Sneak is back at his resupply getting filled up, which is absolutely what he should be doing at the moment. Dimmy, once again, as lots of players have done today, using the neutral target as a reset. But then he goes back and completes out the target to get that done. Good play there by Dimmy. Unfortunately, he does wear a missile from Morange. Unfortunately, there. Good run here by the green team. Just taking that lead and extending it a little bit further, down to 7 lives now on that red medic. That puts a gap of, 8 lives between the 2 medics, with no nukes dropped in this game yet. Both commanders sitting on 2 nukes. So the green team commander could actually nuke out the red medic at any time. And that would be very dangerous to the red commander know-it-all if that were to occur. A double nuke would put the medic dead and know-it-all on 2 lives. Does Kamikaze know this? Hard to know. He possibly is saving towards a 3rd nuke. But he does tag the infield target, so he could get the neutral and be on 3. A 3 chain right now would be devastating for the red team and would almost certainly close out a victory to the green. Green have just had a lead pretty much since about the 2nd minute of this game and have just slowly pulled away all game. It took a while for that to be reflected on the scoreboard, but that was primarily due to Green taking a longer time to tag the infield targets. Green well ahead now. 3 nukes sitting on the Green commander, Kamikaze. Having said that, Know-It-All has healed up past that danger point of being able to be nuked out, but the red medic is down to 1 life and is currently still down, now has just come up. This could end at any moment for L, and they are in combat. As you can see them tagging Glader there. Tragedy puts them down probably for safety more than them needing ammo. And they are probably talking, and again L tagging enemy players on 1 life. They're either being very reckless or they're under severe attack and just surviving by the skin of their teeth. Good work here by L to try and prolong her ability to resupply the team with lives. And unfortunately it ends there at the hands of Glader, one of the Green Scouts. Good run there, right at the end there by L, with being only on 1 life, surviving for quite some time.
Andrew attacked me multiple times and I'm like, oh, I'm still alive.
I was watching you resupply your team,
And defend.
shooting Green, resupply your team, shooting Green on 1 life.
Combat medic!
Combat medic, very well done. And here we go with Know-It-All dropping the first nuke of the game. He should be able to get 2 off here.
Wait, was he our commander?
And he does so. Know-It-All is your commander, yes.
What a dick, you should have moved ages ago. Sorry.
Those 2 nukes take the Green medic down to 3 lives. And here we go, Kamikaze responding with a 3 chain. This will very much hurt the red team with no medic around. 3 players now under 10 lives and one of the scouts on 1. Very comfortable lead here of 6,000 points. And there we go, a red scout eliminated. That puts us down to a 4-on-6. And with 5 minutes to go, this is going to be a Green victory. Probable elimination, I would say, especially with the Heavy only having 5 lives. But we will see. So while the Green team medic has been eliminated, the rest of the team is very safe at the moment. Even with this nuke that Know-It-All currently has in his pocket, I don't see any of the Green team being in danger anytime soon. Know-It-All should still drop that nuke as soon as he can get some space to just give his team a little bit more time. But this is only delaying the inevitable at this moment. And here goes the nuke.
You're poisonous? You're green resupply.
Know-It-All does pull out a missile onto Kamikaze. Know-It-All does actually have enough shots and missiles to gain enough specials for an additional nuke, but that would be quite an effort from this position. Kamikaze, meanwhile, only 4 points off a nuke, 3 now, and that would eliminate the Heavy and put the 2 other 1-hit players left on red very low. And another missile by Know-It-All this time. And Morange responds in turn with a missile onto Know-It-All. This is 100% going to go to an elimination. Probably going to push into about a minute and a half to go, I would say, from this point. But once Kamikaze drops the nuke that he has, that will speed things up. And here it goes. So smart play there, takes down the enemy commander and immediately pulls the nuke. So this is now a 5-on-2, and this will be an elimination within around a minute from now.
The commander's actually not doing that great either. I just kept running into the commander too, it was annoying crap.
Did you rather stand that long?
I even actually nearly caught up to him when he nuked, but I got shot. Sorry, no, his first nuke detonated. And I thought it was a flick, and then I heard him pull the second one. I'm like, ah.
So a good chance here that Know-It-All does actually get to that second nuke, but will he manage to get it off? That is the question.
No, you won't get there.
Oh, he is down to 1 life now.
Elimination coming up.
Oh, it's definitely elimination here. Can Know-It-All survive for 3 specials and a nuke? Even harder now, and there it is. It's done, Burgers. The game is over. Comfortable into the green team. Took the lead from about the 2nd minute mark and never relinquished it from there. Just slowly pulled away all game, ending up with an elimination. Alright, we're gearing up for the last game of the day.
Hey, you got 13 shots, what are you complaining about?
Right, so last game of the day, and we will be out of here.
Yeah. Alright, last game, right?
Last game.
Yeah, it's you and I.
Red attack.
Last game of the day! Last game of the day! 2 goats, 1 ringer, red attack. My little bronies, red resupply. Green attack is no clip. Green resupply is poisonous. Last game of the day. Woo!
Right, yeah, get a water refill.
Almost got that.
We should play some extra bonus games.
No, this is the last game.
No, we should play some.
This is the
extra
last
bonus
game
Oh, we
of the day.
should. Well, we'll talk about what we've got.
Alright, so I'll go.
2 goats, 1 ranger, red attack.
I've already done that, unless you want to do it again because people
Well,
don't
do
know.
people listen? I don't know.
I don't know.
The next one, and I still got this on my How did it travel around 2 fucking vehicles?
Do you want to know what I did? I pushed a missile on my own team that I didn't realise was happening, and then I missiled Sneak directly after, and I feel like it was about 3 seconds around the corner. Yeah, because even the rest was like, what? How did that even stick? I was like, I don't know. Because I
Can you sell me value for 10 cents a pop? So you own the value?
That one upstairs, I didn't know how that missile stay locked on you. I felt like you were 3 seconds around the corner. The rest behind me was even like, oh, like how did that even go? I pushed and my own team was trying to shoot it and throw that missile. You got the missile, and then Paul was like, I don't even know how I did it.
Yeah, that was a really quick one.
I was like, no, I'm going to be good. Really? You were like halfway down.
Last voice I read, thanks.
Sorry?
Last voice I read.
Done anything more.
What is it?
Yeah, the rest of this game is going to be fucking out of it.
Can I get that refill again, please?
What's who are you again? Poisonous. You're green.
It's alright, I'll go home and drink their water too.
Bush me.
But you're a ref, right?
Bush
Yeah.
me. The mightiest of bushes.
I'm losing my voice.
Where are the phones in it, but this will be interesting.
Well, I was waiting for Trot, so he dropped too. I was like,
Thanks.
fuck, I got three
Mick has ref. Thank you.
Ready? Yep. Whatever I'm wearing. Anyone else?
That's pretty
Okay,
solid
we have
game.
6 and 6.
Start.
Ammo, medic, scout, command heavy, medic. You're not actually supposed to look at that.
I'm not looking at that. I'm looking at the stream.
Okay, not much else happening there. Scout, ammo, medic, heavy commander, cool. All right, and here we are, last game of the day. Rusty playing commander jumps out to an immediate lead there, pulling the red team with him. Looks like it was a very double press there by the two red 3 hits. You're not wrong, Godservant. He hasn't had any. There may be words after this game, which will probably not be broadcast on stream, regarding what we're going to do in terms of role enforcement. No, he hasn't. Rusty has played no on 3 hits. So red team pushing really hard here onto green. Sounds like it's only just through the door. So this could be in the disco area they're trying to defend. Yeah, definitely sounds like green are in disco, which means red team is upstairs. Yeah. So Al went and tagged the neutral target, but got hit by Rusty on the way back from that. Right, so green team ahead on the scoreboard, but only just. Checking the medic lives count. So red medic is actually down to 16, whereas the green medic is also on 16. Unfortunately for green medic L, they survive the first minute, which can be quite hectic as both teams jostle for the resupply areas. They prefer to actually survive that period without taking any lives lost, but that has not lasted now. So 16 each for the medics at the moment. Green look to have stabilised a little. They're not too far behind red at the moment, though there is that one infield target difference between the two. In terms of overall resupply, red has a little bit more lives. Green need to watch the lives on the ammo. DK being on, well, he was on 6, but now he's taken a resupply, so that is good there. Checking in on Commander Specials, not much between them. Both of them are sitting on 1 nuke each with no infield targets. Light puts a missile into Rusty there, that'll help a little. Especially since those are special points on to the commander, which is where you most want them. So green ahead now, but only by the score of the 2 additional infield targets that they have. Close game so far. Orange been kept fairly quiet, I would say. He is low on shots and lives, so he will actually need to be resupplied here, which could be an opening for the green team to attack into. DK is also still flirting with those low lives there, sitting on 7. Always a little bit dangerous to do that against a commander like Rusty, who could race to 2 nukes quite quickly. Never want to be within double nuke range if you can help it. So a bit of resupplying going on here now by the red team, and you can see that in their numbers creeping up there. DK remaining on 7 lives is concerning me a little. They are together though, as you can see. DK did just resupply his medic, and there we go with some doubles as well as a power boost from L. DK doing a good job there with some tags onto enemy players, look, including Rusty. Did not take Rusty down though, and Rusty gets into the resupply and tags around. Tags his own teammate there for the reset and missiles the medic. A very unfortunate run for L there. That takes her down to 11 lives. Takes the opportunity to tag the red target there, having been flushed, but is getting picked off on the way back. It looks to me as if the green resupply are currently split. I can hear the green heavy yelling for L to return. So it sounds like they've resecured the disco area as their base of operations. Unfortunately, L did take quite a bit of damage there. And here Rusty goes. He has 2 nukes in the pocket. He's dropping 1. He is dropping the 2nd. And that puts the green resupply in dire straits there. L being 4, 3 now, but DK is eliminated out by Rusty. That's such a shame there for the green team. DK just needed to carry a few more lives there. Just running a bit low and in danger of that double nuke follow-up, which was what occurred. L on 2 lives now. Will last a little bit longer, but with no ammo and 8 minutes to play, this will probably end up being a green elimination. Trench doing what he can from the heavy position there with the missile into Ninja Jack. Light is still sitting on 2 nukes now, but with his resupply gone, it's really not going to change the complexion of the game. No member of the enemy team is within double nuke range. Looks like he's saving towards 3 nukes, which might kill out someone if they're low enough, but even the medic is still above. And here we go now, he's actually dropping those nukes now. So he only has the 2. Does tag the infield target, but that does leave him 7 specials short of that 3rd nuke. And unfortunately, the red medic being on 5 lives is out of range of another nuke anyway. Some low lives on the red team, but they can recover if they are given the opportunity to.
It was hard as soon as Trash left. We were okay until Trash left, I think. Yeah.
I think that's going to be the thing. We need to keep someone.
Right. So red team pulling away a bit further here now with the collection of the infield targets. And Rusty drops another nuke, killing out another green scout. So now it's just 3 hits and 1 scout remaining for the green team. Red team are still running lowish on lives, but the medic is still in game, so that can be rectified. Light does have that third nuke now, and my advice to him would be to drop that nuke as soon as possible. Ideally, pinging the medic, which just happened. That does put the medic into range. Light needs to drop that nuke now. It was Light that tagged the medic though, so he may or may not be aware. Green team down to 2 players now, just the 2 remaining 3 hits. Rusty and Light are exchanging fire, which is giving Light no opportunity to drop that nuke that he is holding. It won't make a difference in the game with 5.5 minutes to go, and there Light goes with that nuke, does kill the red medic, but that is not going to alter the outcome of this game.
How many soldiers upstairs? Is it more than one? How many soldiers upstairs, like from 3 meter cards?
So only 2 shots, 2 missiles left on Light. That is not going to bode him well for staving off the elimination. He almost certainly will be the last player of the green team, as he has 9 lives more than Tredge. But Tredge has more shots, and of course a heavy's shot power is 3, meaning he can tag and kill any enemy player with 1 shot, whereas Light not, having a shot power of 2.
I got penalized almost for like targeting after. I didn't even look.
If those 2 shot and lives totals were reversed, there might be a bit more length to this game. But in the end, it's only academic from here. Rusty could potentially pull out another nuke here, but he would have to get the majority of the remaining hit points available on the green team. Possible though, possible. We'll see how that goes. This is definitely into a hunt now, even with Ninja Jack taking 2 of Rusty's 3 hit points, presumably by accident. Tragedy onto his last life now, and dead, in danger of being missiled perchance. Both red 3 hits do still have a missile handy, so not out of the question. Tragedy going on a little bit of a run here at the end, but still only being on 1. There we go, there is his last life. And now it's just Light left. No shots, 2 missiles. And as soon as the red team realise that that Light does only have missiles left, they might be calling to allow the 3 hits to missile him.
I swear to God, every time Rusty shot me, put me down. 1 hit. Every fucking time. Pulls like 2 hits. I got hide in the corner. I don't get shot by anyone. Rusty stays in the corner. Shoots me. I'm like, what the fuck? Who's the heavy in this fucking game?
Morridge is the red heavy.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
The problem is, Rusty's putting me down with 1 hit.
Oh, rough there. Rusty tagging his own player to try and get the reset. And there goes one of the missiles. Only 1 life remaining now on Light. This game will be over in the next 10 to 15 seconds or so. And there we are. Game done, day done. Game over. And 15 minutes ahead of schedule. Definitely helped by all of the eliminations that have occurred. The majority of today's games have proceeded to elimination. You're welcome, Kaitaro. It's been a pleasure. I'll be here all week. Thanks, team. It's been a pleasure. I would much prefer to be running around in the arena, but that just was not on the cards this time. Thanks, GD. I hope it helped assuage your couch sitting.
Yeah, please.
Oh, I was going to ask, so do we have the place to fly, or do you just want to call it?
We'll call it there, but I'll take the vote on whether we want to extend the schedule tomorrow.
Cool.
Okay.
Do you mind?
So we're definitely done for the day. There's probably going to be a bit of chatter here amongst the tournament committee / captains as to whether there are going to be any rule adjustments moving forward. I think it's probably best to not live stream that conversation. We'll come back to you tomorrow with any decisions on that for day 2. You want to hear this? I will seek advice, God servant, as to whether we decide to leave the stream up. Thanks, Faulty Column. Space Marines 5 is a very complex game, and I can completely understand it's a little bit challenging.
Guys, announcements from Tournament Runner.
Okay. Hold it, just 2 seconds. Do you want me to kill the stream before you go? Sure. Yeah. Alright, that's it for today on stream. Thanks for tuning in, and we will be back tomorrow.